Welcome to Kentucky Brew Reviews. I'm the Mingo.
Special K, and tonight we're doing Benchmark Extra Strong Foolproof Bourbon. This is their Foolproof Bourbon. It's 62.5% alcohol by volume, 125 proof. It's part of their new collection they just recently released of Benchmark products. All under $20. This one was...
Unless you get it, like...
Yeah.
Where was it that we saw them ridiculous? Or somebody commented and said that they were like super high in a different state.
Yeah, people are buying them, reselling them, and selling them. Like some mom and pop gas stations are price gouging for them. But if you go to most of the chain liquor stores, like the bigger ones, they're in charge of what they're supposed to be.
Or even like a Kroger.
This one's at the most probably $21.99 is the most I'd pay for this. Maybe $22.99. But I think Radar said he's seen it as high as like $70 or $80 they're trying to charge for this.
That's crazy.
This is sealed. We haven't even opened this one yet, so we're going to give her a try. It definitely looks a lot darker than the other benchmarks.
Mm-hmm. It's a nice color. Uh-oh.
Such a nice sound.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Good old benchmark. This is going to be a strong one.
Amber, copper.
Is it the color of your energy?
It is. Oh! That's all we can do. We can't copyright claim this video.
It's not as hot as I was expecting it to be for that high of a proof. Because it is flammable.
I mean, you get a little bit.
I mean...
But it's not bad.
The barrel is nice. It's not too woody.
There's some vanilla.
A little vanilla. It's very sweet on the nose.
Yeah. Like it's burning my nose a little bit.
Like I said, the color is a bit darker than typical benchmarks, probably, well, obviously because it's foolproof.
Yeah.
Take a taste. That's nice.
No, like I don't understand how it's so smooth.
I don't. There's nothing bad in that at all.
Unless you just like don't like sweeter bourbons. That's
I would say that reminds me of like a 90 proof, maybe 100 proof. It does not seem like it's that high of proof.
No, like this may be my go-to camping beer over Wild Turkey 101 now.
Mm-hmm. It is a bit hot, but it's not like it's not that bad. Like maybe an ice cube.
Yeah,
like that would be fine, or even like
a rock or something,
like a dropper of water or something.
Mm-hmm. It definitely warms up your esophageal cavities, though.
It's not too sweet. It's sweeter. It's a sweeter bourbon, but it's not too sweet.
It's not like thick, It's not like Crown Royal or something where it's like syrupy.
So yeah, you're not getting a ton of wood from this, but the wood is there. It's in the background. It's not. It doesn't taste like chewing on an old barn.
No, which like I like that. I don't like super oak forward bourbons for real. But I mean, everybody's preferences are different.
Yeah, there's a mark. Like, in my opinion, there's only so far you can age something until it starts tasting. What happens is...
Like charcoal.
But what happens with, like, higher proof alcohols is when you age something in a barrel for a long time, generally more of those tannins from the wood get into the alcohol.
And they get bitter along
Yeah, and when you get up to the 10, 15 to 15-year mark on bourbons and some scotches and stuff, you get 15, 20, 25 years... They tend to be a little more tannin heavy and have a little bit of a bitterness to them. Mm-hmm. I'm not a big fan of that, so generally I don't go over like 12-year bourbons most of the time. I just don't think it's necessary to go that high. I'm pretty sure they filter when they get that high. They have to filter some of the filter it out a little bit, charcoal filter it. But all right, so let's go ahead and give this a rating straight. We're gonna mix it. Yes. While not everybody prefers to mix it, we do it for the people who do enjoy mixing their bourbon. Here you go. I just did a little bit. I'm going to give this bourbon an 8.5. Half point for availability. That's it. Taken off. So almost perfect. I would like a tiny bit more wood up front. And I think I would be a 10 for me for what it is. I mean, you can't beat the price, for real.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, like an 8.5. Like, it's stellar, especially for the price point, too. I mean, it's got everything you want in it, unless, like, you like really oak-forward bourbons. I mean, it's got a sweetness and a nice, like, vanilla characteristic, but it's not, like, over-the-top sweet, Like, it's not going to give you, like a headache, really, It's not, like, thick and syrupy. No, this is like definitely going to be one of my go-to favorites for sure.
It's great with Coke. It's what you'd expect. Like I said, it takes any of the very mild harshness that it had. It takes it down, and then it just makes it super drinkable and good. Like I put a little bit too much in mine. I think I would have preferred the amount you put in yours, just a splash of Coke, just to tone it down a little bit. But yeah, as a mixer, I'm gonna say I like it more straight.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna give it an 8 as a mixer for sure. What are you thinking?
I'll give it like a 7 mix. It might just be the ratio that I had, and I don't really like Coke Zero, but it tames it a little bit. So if you need that and you don't really like, you want something else like flavor wise instead of just like putting some ice in there.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'd recommend this for sure if you can find it, and it's like the MSRP or lower.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, get it.
Good luck finding it for that price. I've not seen any of these since I first bought them. Yeah. I bought these when they first came out. Like I said, I bought them. They were just putting them out of a liquor barn in A-Town. Like, I went in right when they opened. They were stocking them. I picked them up. This guy's like, "Oh, yeah, you're smart for getting them. They're going to sell out in like 5 minutes." And I'm like, "Oh, really? I never even heard of them." So I just grabbed them. And I knew, obviously we know about Benchmark of the show, but I didn't know they were doing that when I saw them. So I just grabbed them. But we got all of them. So we're good. Recommendations. If you're looking for if you want a high-end bourbon that's cheap, absolutely, I would highly recommend this. If you want a higher proof bourbon that's cheap, that's good, other than, turkey or something, I think this is better than turkey.
No, I was going to say it's better than turkey.
It's a bit sweeter, which cuts down the harshness. Turkey's pretty hot, and it needs a mixer.
I would say maybe even do like ginger ale or something with this, or Sprite,
Yeah, for sure. All right, well, that has been our episode. If there's something you would like to see on the channel, you can leave a comment down below. Don't forget to hit that like button. I'm Special K.
And I'm the Mingo.
Thanks for watching.